Don't use that. The reason why I did that is because I had to bring it on my bridge hand. Don't use this footage, Joe. Hi guys, and welcome back to the series of pool table reviews. Today we're at Rocket Ronnie's pool hall in Southampton. Let's go check it out. Right, so something a little bit different today. We're going to be reviewing two types of table. So you've got one of the English pool tables, which is pay to play, and we're going to be scoring it the same way we've done in every other pub episode that we've done already. And we're also going to be reviewing the 9-ball table, the American pool table, which is over on the other side of the room. So be sure to stay tuned if you want to see that. Right, so there are 3 pay-to-play tables here in Rocket Ronnie's. There's loads of tables that you can use where you pay by the hour, but for each of these tables, it's £1 a game. Now, the first 2 aren't in great condition, but this third one's the cloth's just been replaced recently. So I'm excited to play on it, see what it's like. Let's see how it goes. Right, so a single game of pool in Rocket Ronnie's on one of these 3 paid tables is £1 a go. However, they do have options for the other tables, so you can either pay £12 an hour or you could pay £50 a month for unlimited pool. The venue's open from 10 AM until midnight most days, so if you're someone who likes playing pool, the membership option is definitely going to be best. But yeah, £1 a game for these tables, standard 7 out of 10. Right, so one thing about this table is that you need to get the cue ball from behind the bar. So you're going to leave a deposit, as well as obviously paying £1 a game. You need to leave a deposit behind the bar to get the cue ball. However, that's not a bad thing because the cue ball they provide is a pro cup with the red dots, which in my opinion is the best cue ball. These balls, however, same thing as the Southampton Arms last week. Already I'm seeing balls from different sets. So this ball is much lighter than this ball. The balls are in okay condition, a few marks, a few chips, but overall, not too bad. For that reason, I'm going to score them a 7 out of 10. As for the triangle, it's a Supreme triangle, which again, we've seen in previous episodes, is the best type of plastic triangle you can get. However, if you want that perfect rack, in my opinion, you should be switching out for the Smart Rack. Again, if you want the Smart Rack, the link to it is in the description of this video. Use the code attacking8ball5 to get yourself a discount on it, but this definitely allows for the best break. Don't use that. The reason why I did that is because I had to bring it on my bridge hand. Don't use this footage, Joe. Right, so Joe's promised not to use the footage of the break that I just attempted, but in case he does, let me explain why that happened. Now, this is something I was actually going to mark this table down for, and it's something you don't see on all Supremes. For some reason, it's different on this one, I guess. I have a Supreme winner, and it's definitely not like this. But this piece of metal that runs around the edge is so raised that when you use your cue, sometimes you can lift the butt of the cue to avoid the scratching on it. But even when I'm lifting the butt of the cue, I'm still hitting the metal bit. So basically what I did was I put it on my hand as if I was playing a regular shot, and you saw there it was a terrible break. So I'm going to try that break again. It was still pretty bad, but for some reason they've all split up, so happy days. Right, so as for the cues, I've picked out one here. It's got a bit of a damaged butt of the cue, but there are 2 types of cue. Let me just grab the other one. So you've got this one, which is more of a standard pub cue, and then you've got the ones with the kind of brown butt here. Apart from the split in this is definitely the better cue. So if you're down here and you want the best one, go for the brown one. The reason being, the tips on these cues are much better than the tips on these cues. However, if you're going to come to a venue like this, and maybe do that membership option that I was telling you about on the other tables, then obviously I'd recommend you getting your own cue. Now, the one that I recommend is in the link in the description of this video. It's the Ultimate Pool Master Cue, and is a great entry-level cue for beginners and intermediate players who are looking to up their game and play more regularly. Right, so as for the chalk, it's triangle chalk, which again is the best budget chalk you can get. Definitely does the job. However, you are going to get, and you can see right here on the cloth, chalk marks when you use it. So just be prepared to maybe get some kicks But yeah, for that reason, give it an 8 out of 10. Right, so as for the cloth, it's green speed cloth. This table is in excellent condition. Again, we were told it was one that was replaced recently, which is good. The other two you'll see are much more faded, they need replacing. But if you jump on this table, which is the third table along as you walk in, then you can't really go wrong. There's a couple of marks, maybe someone's left a drink on the table, but nothing too bad. And for that reason, we're gonna give it an 8 out of 10. So as you can see from me playing, there's plenty of space around this table. Now, the tables are all next to each other in this club, so you might get some issues if someone's on the table next to you where they might be playing their shot at the same time as you, but it's nothing too bad. If you just wait for them to play their turn, then obviously you just play yours. You're not gonna hit any walls or anything like that though, so it's all just kind of temporary things that are in the way. For that reason, we'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so as you can see there, the table's playing very straight as you play down the rails. I've played it horizontally also, and there's nothing wrong with the table in terms of the level. So for that reason, we're gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not too sure about the first and second table, again, as you walk in, or the other tables in this venue, but this table specifically, we're gonna give it 10 out of 10 for the roll. So we've reviewed this table in Rocket Ronnie's, Southampton, and the scores obviously as follows. What we're gonna do next is something we haven't done yet, which is A, miss a ball, which I've never done in my life. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna review the American table, which is on the other side of the room. Overall, really impressed with this table though. And like I said, I would definitely recommend getting a membership at Rocket Ronnie's if you're someone who wants to play more American pool and you live in Southampton. But for now, let's go check out that table. Told you I'd never miss a ball. What the hell just happened?